Welcome to this episode of Liberty Creek. Jen and I are back up here at it again. It's Saturday and we're heading up to the cabin, and there's snow down below in Massachusetts. So we're heading up and it's snowing. We'll have to see how the driveway looks when we get there. And we're going up for our Saturday and most of Sunday. And we'll see what happens. We're just up here once again to kick back and relax and go from there. All right, let's see what that driveway looks like. Well, my plow guy did not plow yet. I don't know how much it's been snowing. Well, how long it's been snowing. But you can see the driveway has not been plowed. So maybe he'll come and I'll have to move my truck so he can plow my driveway. All right, let's do a walk. Don't worry about it.
You're butt cracking.
That was called butt crack camp, folks. I stuck it in my butt crack. It's snowing. Check this out. Beautiful, folks. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a probably start up the generator. What? Yeah, start up the generator. And we'll turn over the snowblower and do the path. Let's take a look what Jen's saying over here. Let's see. She says snow came off. Good, this is the side it really needed to, right? No. Oh, yes it did. Look at all the snow that came off the roof. Hopefully it did not take my Starlink with it. Looked like the snow shed, so that's good on this side. On the other side, it did not. You can see on the back of the shack how it's coming off. There's my Christmas tree. Love it. It's beautiful. Heavy right now. Heavy snow. All right, let me get to work. We'll go and put some better boots on. All right, so we just got up here. It's actually 34 degrees outside, inside, 33 outside. Jen just started the fireplace. Probably should get this thing warmed up in no time. We got the propane heater going. I'm probably gonna have to get some more propane soon for that. Generator's running, propane's on, fireplace is going, a wood burning stove. Yeah, so far so good. I'm gonna go kick over the snow blower, run the paps again. It should be really easy to do. So I'm putting on my better boots. These are boots that my dad actually bought from, I think I mentioned it before, the what was that place called? The Hunters.
It's a catalog.
Yeah, a catalog, the Hunters catalog or something like that. They don't make these boots anymore. I would look for them. They don't. I couldn't find them last time I looked because they are really good, folks. These are the Wild Wolf. Sportsman Guide.
Yeah,
that's what it's called. I still get that. It's a good catalog. Pops gets that catalog too. Some of the stuff he gets is out of that catalog. These gaiters are awesome. I don't know if they still sell them. Like I said, I had these gaiters for probably about 10 years. They used to sit in the front hall closet of our house. And I forget who got them for us, or we just bought them. I'm pretty sure my dad got them for us. I might be wrong. Pops could have. But these things are great. Because before I put them on last time, I was getting a bunch of snow in my my boot. The only bad thing is these boots, the back heel is so big, it doesn't fit. But it is what it is. But right now I'm gonna go put some bird seed in the bird seed feeders. I'm gonna move the cage, the suet cage, and hang it up somewhere easier to get to, because that's a pain in the ass every time I change it out. So let me go see if I can bust my ass and do that. It's hanging up right there. It's a lot easier to get to the cage because I'm standing on the 2 feet of snow. So what I think I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna put this big nugget right back in there. It's a great knife. I know I talked about that before, but the best one I ever had. Thanks, son. Christmas gift. I'll put a little bird feed in the feeder over here, and then we'll see if any little birds come out. I'm gonna trap them like I did before. No. You ever watched that little quick episode when the bird got stuck in the bird feeder? I made this bird feeder. Maybe if I ever get back to doing fun things with wood, well, instead of building stuff, I'll probably make a couple more of these. These feeders are awesome. The problem, I had a little critter make that big hole in the bottom. When you don't want to get your knife out, which I know I should have. There we go. Now the beers are getting ready to come back out of hibernation. Actually, that's what the news said. And so Jen and I won't be able to feed the birds soon because we don't want to bring them. They're a pain in the ass. We don't want the bears around. So this might be one of the last times I get to put seed out. On this side I have the screw. I could put an apple and the squirrels come and eat it. It's a real nice box. I like it. I will definitely be making more of these in the future. Maybe someday I'll get to the point I can sell stuff like that. But I am so busy. This is like at least 3 years I've had this. Now I'm gonna go grab a cup of coffee on the porch with Jen. Maybe we can see a couple birds come out now. Let me call them. and this is what we do. We'll sit out here in our rocking chair for a little while. Once I'm done, I will knock some snow off the Starlink, and I'll probably shovel a couple spots that need to be shoveled, and we'll be good to go, relaxing, and we'll see what else we could get into. All right, folks, having a little lunch with Jen. Jen made me some delicious shrimp taco wraps. They look good. So I'm gonna dig into these, and afterwards I'm gonna go take probably a little hike around the property, a little snowshoe action, and I'll take you along with me and see what's new, what I could get into. Right, there you go. So we started down Justice's Trail, and looks like this place has been untouched, so we'll go a little deeper. It's hard to film if I'm holding my sticks here, so let's take a look. I'm not really seeing any tracks in the snow anywhere. These snowshoes, this shoe here, I don't know if I have to move my foot up a little bit more, but it's like I'm walking a little bit on my left side of my shoe. Oh man, I'll tell you, it's so pretty out here. It's like nothing's been touched. I haven't seen any tracks, nothing. All right, I went all the way down to the Four Corners. Looks like my neighbor behind me, he actually runs a snowmobile around his property. I saw the tracks on the other side of the stone wall. I know in the spring and summer and fall, he has an ATV like track all the way around his property. It's pretty cool. Someday, hopefully I'll have a ATV, like, you know, path that I could just jump on the ATV in the spring, summer, and fall, and just, you know, patrol the property line, check it out, make sure nothing's going on. There's spots on this property I still have not been to. We're going down to take a look at some of the creek. I have not found one footprint yet, or track, but a lot in here. Basically, this is the main trail that goes down to the creek, the one the closest to the cabin. On the other side is Justice's Trail, we call it, and that goes all the way down to the corner of the property. We call it the Four Corners because that's where all four plots of land meet. Now, in between these two trails, I don't do a lot of hiking around. So I'm gonna have to explore maybe this year, but right now we're gonna go over that way, take a look at the creek. Hopefully I won't fall in. Let's take a look. That Jen called me on the radio. I've been out for a while. She's probably wondering if I'm all right. Let's see what she says. Yeah, go ahead.
Just checking in on you.
I'm okay. I'm down by the creek. I'll be coming back in a little bit. So I'm gonna head back and we're gonna go to Jen's favorite shop, the secondhand store. I don't know if you can hear the creek running, but oh, it sounds so nice, so peaceful. I wish I could get a better shot of it, but I'll end up in the creek if I get closer. We just took a little drive to the lake that's near us. I don't know if you could tell. There's some families out there. There's a couple shanties or whatever they're called. I asked Jen, you want to go out there? She doesn't really want to, but then she said yes. And now I say no because it looks really muddy before you get in there. And then Jennifer does not have the proper footwear. So we're not going to take a walk out on the ice. But it is nice. There's a bunch of people out there fishing right now. Usually this place is packed with the little houses out there. And this year, not too many.
Not too many, yeah.
Yeah. But, all right. We're going to head on over to Twice Blessed and see if we find any treasures. Look at where we're at. Jen, where are we? Twice Blessed. Let's go see what they got in here today for us. Finding treasures everywhere. Jen, what did we find? Check it.
I found a cookbook from the town that our cabin is in. It's like a community cookbook. I thought that was neat. I guess they were raising money for the playground. And then Neil got 300 Lord of the Rings and E.T.
No, Lord of the Rings, all three, I don't know which edition they're, 3-film collection.
Yep.
The theater release, I think.
Yeah.
$1, can't go wrong.
And then
look at this.
we used to have those.
Those dishes there, my mom used to have them and my grandfather, and my daughter still talks about them. So Brittany, bringing home some of those dishes.
Microwavable dishes.
Microwavable dishes. It's Christmas here. All right, so we just got done treasure hunting and we found quite a few treasures. Jen got that cookbook. It's like a community cookbook. Everyone, they were raising money for something, the playground down by our place. I got 3 DVDs just for the cabin. Leave them up here. Blu-rays, $1 a piece. E.T. Oh, come on. I haven't seen E.T. in a long time. Might watch that. And those containers that you put in the microwave, my mom has them. My grandfather had them. I was raised up. They were like a microwave container, and my daughter to this day still talks about them. And so I saw them, $3 a piece. The lady gave me them both for $3 instead of paying the $6. So deals, deals, deals all day long. I think that's all we got, right?
Yep.
Now we're gonna head over to the Family Dollar. I got the Blue Rhino to go ahead and put the propane back on in the house just in case it gets cold. Which now, from right now on, the wood burning stove will keep the cabin warm, no problem at all. But instead of bringing it home, getting it ready, I'll swing over here. Funny thing about Family Dollar, always got some crackhead up in there. Every time I go, there's something. Drama, crackhead, can't ring me out right. Oh, it's so bad. And all joking aside, up in this part of the country, there's a lot of people that is hooked on those opioids, and it is a shame. Yeah, there's always someone tripping out, unfortunately, or acting out whenever I go to this Family Dollar. Today, if someone's acting a fool up in there, I'm turning my camera on. You gotta just see what I go through every time I go to this Family Dollar. All right, let's go grab that propane. All right, no craziness at the Dollar Tree. I got the propane. It's heavy, a lot heavier bringing it back to the cabin. Whew. Let me go hook this up. I'll start the generator in a minute. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, the one thing about hooking this up, this is only temporary. I think I already discussed that many times. Basically, next year I'll run this into the main propane line for the cabin, but this is just a temporary setup because I bought this right as winter started hitting and I didn't have time, and it's too cold to get underneath this cabin on my back and mess around with black pipe and stuff. So basically, all I have to do is thread this in. And if you don't know, like a grill is easy. You just thread right onto these threads. This has inner threads as well, and they're much more fine. And this threads into that. You have to put this black spacer in, and it's a pain in the ass. It is not easy to do. So let me sit here for 5 minutes and try to get this in. Turning this into a longer project. All right. Okay. I gotta turn it a little, if this will work. No. That's the only one that she can find. Turn a little bit more. All right, give it a try, babe. It's on? Good to go. I don't smell nothing. Definitely going to get a little bit longer vent hose for this thing. I cut it a little too short, so I can't pull it out all the way or it pops out the damn back. There's the queen of the cabin in her onesie, in her pajamas. She's ready to watch a movie, relax. Whew. What is that onesie? Comfy.
It's a comfy.
It's a comfy. She loves them.
It's like a giant sweatshirt, but it's a blankie.
Look at that. I swear, some of these videos, all I do is advertise stuff. So people need to start giving me a cut on some of this stuff. All right.
Best thing ever.
Yeah, she loves them. My daughter has one too. Ah, look at this, folks. Woo! That's sliding. That's sliding too. Right on my head. There's not even much to slide up there. Oh, it looks. Look at some. Right there's the fire pit. Here's the benches. Soon, it'll be mud season. Everything will be wet. It'll be misery up here, and the bugs, the flies will be out. And for Mother's Day to Father's Day, it sucks coming up here for the flies and the gnats and all that crap. So let's enjoy the snow, and after Father's Day it's great up here. You don't have the bugs like that, and yeah, we really enjoy it up here. We love it up here. And we got upcoming videos, folks. Let me tell you about some of these upcoming videos. We are definitely putting pine on the ceiling. Already got all the funding. I'm probably going to just have it delivered, and hopefully don't give me every shitty piece, because I can return the shitty pieces. I already asked. So if they give me a bunch of crap pieces, I'm going to return them. Other videos will be definitely solar. Got all the funding for solar. Watch this fall on my head. All the funding for solar. So I just need to make the purchases. Again, some of my viewers gave me some tips. I'm always researching it. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I still got some time. I'm not gonna mess with it. I don't even know where I'm gonna put the solar panels. I have no idea. So there is, the sun comes up here, comes around, drops over there. And with all the trees and the leaves, when it comes into the summertime, sun still hits here early in the morning, but it's not, it has to go through the trees. I don't think I'm gonna cut down trees this year. I don't know what I'm gonna do. The most ideal place for solar panels is by the garden, and that's far from the cabin, because I wanted a cabin in the woods. I didn't want a cabin in a field. You know, a lot of these places around here, they cleared out a couple acres around their cabins, and they have their solar panels right there. I didn't want to do that. And if anything in the future, I am going to push the yard that way more. Jennifer's my camera woman, so in the future I'm going to push the yard that way more, and at that time it probably would be ideal, but we don't know what we're going to do, because you know what'll happen is, if I make like a pergola or something like that over there, and I mount them on top, because I'm not putting them on my cabin, you know, eventually I have to take down some trees, and I'll extend the side yard. But we'll see. I don't know. Hot water, instant hot water heater is definitely going to be happening. Propane, run off of propane. I think I'm going to try to get some bigger bottles of propane. Maybe 100 pounders, maybe 200 pounders will be perfect. And I don't have all these little ones. We'll have the little ones for the outdoor kitchen. So sealing is #1 priority. I know a lot of people are complaining about that. I've been putting it off. I got a couple guys now, even at work, are saying, yeah, we'll come up and help you for a weekend and throw that up. I am definitely not looking forward to that day if I was going to do it by myself, because I actually attempted to do it already, and it was aggravating. What else, Jen? Anything else? I want to get the shed up this year. I want to build a shed where I was going to put the cabin over there. I need to take down a bunch of trees over there as well. I want to put a shed. I don't know how big the shed is. Just something maybe to put an ATV in, and all my work stuff. Could be the same size as that. I might make 2 of those right next to each other. One for like a little shop, because again, I don't have to pull permits if it's 12 by 12 or 12 by 16, something like that. I'll have to look into it again. I think 12 by 12, because I don't have to pull a permit, but they'll tax me. Then I'll maybe get rid of that shed eventually, because it's already falling apart on me. It's not sitting correctly. It lifted because the ground's going to heave, and it started popping the plastic sides off. So I got a gap like that on one side, and like the mice are all up in there living. So the one I build is going to be more mice resistant, and I don't want mice living in among all my tools and stuff. So yeah, that's what you got to look forward to coming up, and we'll go from there. All right, I want to share this deal I got with everyone today. On the way up to Vermont this morning, Jen and I stopped in over at Home Depot. We went in and we got all our seeds, and Jen's going to start planting the seeds to get the garden going a little early. We usually plant them in the little pots, and we get them growing at home, and then we have enough, and we don't have to spend, $3, $4, $5 for each plant. And one year we had like 100 plants, tomato plants. It was great. Pops does the same. His garden is incredible, and we'll be following my garden this year, and hopefully we do good. But when I was at Home Depot, they had a couple of sales going on. They had this hat here, Milwaukee products, like their clothing line, safety gear. It was, for whatever reason, they're removing it today. This hat usually is a $20 to $22 hat. I got this one for $8, and this one just got that fleece lining. Then they had the real thick one with the fleece lining, and it was $8 as well. So I bought them both. They had the fitted hats for $12. Those are nice. But these hats were like $25 before they went on sale. The problem is, but I'm advertising your brand, and you want me to pay $22 for a hat? Are you out of your mind? These hats aren't worth $22. $8, you got a deal, because these are nice hats for $8, but not $22. But while I was there, I got some safety glasses. Usually they're like $20 for their safety glasses, and they make you look like a nerd, but they are great. Pops has a pair. I usually wear them over his house when I'm weed whacking and stuff, and so I grabbed them. They were on sale today for $12, and so I got some safety glasses and 2 hats, and they had other sales going on with the Milwaukee products. So if you were lucky enough this weekend to get over there, you got some deals. But I always check out the flashlights. My subscribers know. I ran into this Husky flashlight. I think they said it was like $40, $50 usually, because it's a 1500 lume flashlight. Here's the thing is, it is a chargeable. I've never seen this before in my local Home Depot. It's a rechargeable, so that's awesome. And right out of the box, it works. But they also have this insert that you could put in, and you could put normal batteries. And tonight, I'm going to go ahead, turn it on. This is a dual power flashlight, and 1500 looms by Husky, and it looks good. It's built real good. Yeah, I love my flashlights. Jen says I got an addiction to flashlights. So guess how much? $13. You can't go wrong, folks, because I have a lot of flashlights, and I have a couple very expensive ones. Usually something like this would cost you about $40, $50. And so $13, it was the last one, because I would have got a couple of them. I would have got Pop's one. But I'll give it a try, give you a review on this one. And like I said, rechargeable. You can't go wrong. Rechargeable out of the box works, and you have the option. It even comes with the little USB chargeable wire. And we'll go outside right now and give it a try as soon as it gets dark. Well, this is my light. It's pretty good. It's pretty bright. I was shocked, but it also, the snow, it reflects from the snow. Now, there's a zoom feature. I think that's bright. So it's not a bad flashlight. Looks pretty good. I would recommend it. Well, it's Sunday morning. Oh, and these steps are icy. I was tempting to go turn the generator on with my slippers. Look at this. Let me go see if I could bust my ass. The remote for the generator, I don't think when I push it, it's pulling the choke far enough, and I have to pull the generator apart to readjust it, and I haven't done that. I should have done that a long time ago, but I didn't. So now in the morning, I have to walk outside, start the generator with my slippers on. It's a lazy morning. It's actually really late. It's like, I think it's almost 8 o'clock. Oh, see, it's oh, that could be a, no, it's not. See, when you do it without the remote, when you go to start, it's actually pulling the choke when you put it on start. With the remote, it's left on run, but the remote, it has an arm that pulls it even on run. This is to turn the remote on and off. And that's that. It's a nice dry cold out right now. Cabin. Well, let me go get my morning ritual going. Coffee. Start the fireplace. Now, the wood burning stove, I filled it and, like, you know, just put it on a slow burn when I went to bed. About 1 in the morning, I woke up, I was dying. It was like 80 something in the cabin. I was like, oh my God. Now it's not, it's a little chillier. Let me go take a look, see what it is. Oh. Yeah, it was too hot last night. Well, that's good. 65 in here, 26 outside. Jennifer's make me some McGriddles. You could go watch the full episode of Jennifer making McGriddles. I'll put the link up here. It's part of her cooking series, and go check it out because they are delicious. So Jen and I just made it home. We're home. We're unloading the truck. We made it home before, I think it's about 1:30 in the afternoon. We invited Pops over for some dinner. I'm going to attempt to put my my side steps on the truck. They came in the mail right here. And then, you know, they left them out, you know, in the rain. But it's here now. So I have to do my Sunday chores. I got to go pick up the dog messes in the backyard. I got to get all the garbage ready and on the curb, and I got to go ahead and put the recycle bin out. And I think I hear Justice. Let's go take a look. Oh, boy. There she is. You miss your daddy? You miss me? You miss me? Yes. I'm home. All right, go away. Get. All right, folks. Well, thanks for joining us on this episode of Liberty Creek. And we'll see you on the next one. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Give me that thumbs up. Do all those things for me. Hit the notification bell. Make sure you're a subscriber. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.